Hey, I'm new to the country and trying to find a place for my family of three. I'm a bit new for the process and don't know the exact steps what needs to be followed. If you know anyone who can help me with that.
Hello, welcome to Canada. I'm really glad that you asked this question up front. Many of us actually miss to ask certain questions at the right time and end up losing a lot of money and efforts during the process. Today I'm going to give you a walkthrough about step-by-step process, and believe me, many of these steps will help you when you go out for your first home purchase. Talking about the Canada's rental market, which was a bit slow in the COVID era when most of the people were working from home, but it has been crazy since early this year and the rents are ever increasing. Oh really? So as a renter, what should I do now? What should be my first step to take? Oh yes, I'll share some of the preparatory steps what you can take right now to start your search process. So when we talk about preparatory steps, first one is to have your documents ready. Check if you have documents like your proof of employment or maybe proof of income, 3 months income statement or maybe pay slips, a reference letter from your local guarantor who can speak for your character, reference letter from your employer, and the most important is the credit history. If you are new to the country and you don't have any credit history in Canada, don't get disheartened because there are different alternates which you can explore. For example, paying your rent for 3 months, 6 months, 12 months in advance. That will boost confidence in the landlord and you have better chances to get the unit. Or some landlords are really flexible in accepting the credit history of your home country. Since you are new and they know that you may not have the credit history upfront, but they need some surety that you will pay off the rent on timely manner. So check out on that. If you don't have any credit history in Canada, I would highly recommend that you open your bank account, have your credit card, and spend as much as possible so that you quickly generate your credit history. Wow, these are some good points to note down. I'm ready with my documentation. What would be the next step for me? So once your documentation part is over, next comes the selection of the area or the location. I'll share you some of the main points what should be considered while selecting the area. Number 1, near to your work. Number 2, near to the public transit. Number 3, near to the grocery stores or other lifestyle essentials. Number 4, the crime rate or the neighborhood demographics. Number 5, closeness to the school for your kids and the rating of that school. Number 6, easy on your pocket. More near to big city like Toronto, it is going to be more expensive. Oh, I see. I'm ready with my documentation part and I have selected the area also based on the inputs you just provided. It looks like quite a simple process. Is there anything else I should be considering? So once we are done with the documentation and the selection of area, there are certain things needs to be checked before finalizing the apartment. Number 1 and the topmost is obviously the cost. It should be easy on your pocket. You should not overburden yourself or your family with their monthly expenses or maybe other expenses. Something what you should look at your finances before making any decision. Number 2, size of the apartment should suit yours and your family needs. Sometimes people go for 3-bedroom apartments and later realize it's too big for them. Or on other hand, they go for 1-bedroom apartment and then realize it is too small for their family. Make sure you are clear about your family needs. Number 3, services covered in your rent. Services like snow removal, internet expenses, repairs, electricity, which is hydro here, heating, water, parking, locker. So all these kind of services you should be very clear about what is included and what is not included. You need to plan your finances according to that. Number 4, number of bedrooms and washrooms. This is somewhere related to the size of apartment, but I have seen in my experience that sometimes even a 1200 square feet apartment may have only 2 bedrooms as compared to a 800 square feet unit has 3 bedrooms. So it totally depends on how the layout has been made in that particular apartment. Be mindful of that before choosing your home. Number 5, cost if you break the lease, or is there any option to sublease? Let's say if your job location changes or if there are circumstances where you have to leave the unit. Number 6, Avoid changing your mind in terms of your needs. Sometimes it is really hard to get your preferred property with all the aspects what you have in your criteria. You may not get a property with all tick marks and try to adjust to the criteria which matches your requirement most. Number 7. Avoid changing minds in terms of your needs. Number 8. Don't fall to the staging. Landlords put the staging purposely to attract more customers. So that is where you need to stick to your criteria, your family needs, and your own decisions. Oh, that was really helpful. Thank you for all that. One last question. Can I do it by myself or do I need to hire some professional for this? Oh, that's again a smart question. Actually, you can do it by yourself if you have your due diligence in place. But in most cases, as you see, there is so many steps involved, there are so many interactions involved. It is highly recommended that you hire a professional realtor to help you through the process. Hiring a professional, that must be very costly for me, isn't it? No, no, not at all. You don't have to pay a single penny. That's a common myth in most minds. Realtors get their pay as commissions from the listing side, the seller or the landlord. Oh wow. So what do I need to tell the realtor? And what are the services or the benefits realtor can provide me if I deal with them instead of dealing directly?
There is a great saying, realtors are doctors of real estate. So don't hide any facts. Share anything and everything of your story. Why you are looking for the property or what is your need, what are different challenges you have, and they will help you through the process. Not only that, hiring a realtor helps to keep all legal formalities intact, speeds up the overall process. Any actions required can be identified in advance. And the biggest point, realtors can help a big way in negotiations. If any competitive offer has been put on any property, realtors are the first point of contact to get notified. So you always have an added advantage on your side if you have a professional realtor with you.